My card today, I feel content. I'm in Iran having an amazing time with the lovely Hamid, and this image perfectly reflects how I'm feeling today.
Lindsay and Craig Foreman entered Iran at the end of December, part of a once-in-a-lifetime motorcycle trip halfway around the world. Dr. Foreman is a life coach who's developed a card system for naming and dealing with emotions. She'd hoped to use the journey to research shared aspects of humanity and the meaning of living a good life before presenting her findings at Journey's End in Australia.
Please don't listen to media. Come and discover Iran.
The couple said they'd ignored friends and relatives as well as UK Foreign Office advice on travel to Iran, counting on their belief that most people are good and kind. Today, Iran's judiciary confirmed they'd been charged with espionage. The individuals arrested entered Iran under the guise of tourists and, under the guise of research and investigation work, have collected information in several provinces of the country. These individuals were cooperating with covert institutions related to the intelligence services of hostile and Western countries. Here, the Foreign Office says it's deeply concerned by the reported charges, is raising the case directly with Iranian authorities and providing consular assistance to the couple. Iran has long been accused of engaging in hostage diplomacy. Britain paid some £400 million in a historic debt to Iran in order to secure the release in 2022 of Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe and Anousheh Ashuri. Last month, Italy won the return of detained journalist Cecilia Sala, reportedly in return for releasing an Iranian prisoner accused of aiding an attack on US troops.
Last year, sporty couple Lindsay and Craig made up their minds to leave Sussex behind.
The Foreman's appetite for adventure had earlier been portrayed on a Channel 4 travel show, charting their move to southern Spain. The plan had always been to rent out their villa to fund long trips. The few days in Iran before their arrest had seen them display some concerns, for instance about having to swap their motorbikes for a guide's car.
Yeah, I'm kind of on ease, but not high, not low, so I'm kind of in the middle.
But they continued to post about the hospitable and friendly reception they felt in the country. Explorer and travel writer Charlie Walker cycled through Iran as part of a 43,000-mile international trek over a decade ago. He knew the risks then, but says they're bigger still now.
When I was growing up, Iran was referred to as part of the axis of evil, and I'm very glad that I didn't let that deter me from going there in the first place. But it does seem that the world is changing. I should think about 2 months ago, if I had considered cycling around Iran again, I would have thought twice. Now, I, for myself, for the time being, would rule it out.
Donald Trump is returning to his maximum pressure policy against Tehran and reportedly considering US support for a potential Israeli attack on Iranian nuclear sites. It's unclear what Iran might want from Britain for the Foreman's release. The fear here is it may simply have been enough to be Westerners in the wrong place at a time when Iran is looking for leverage.